Have you ever wondered what happens when two giants in the visual content industry merge? Well, in the early part of 2025, the world got to witness just that. The announcement of a merger between Getty Images and Shutterstock sent ripples of anticipation and excitement through the industry. It was a momentous occasion, a union of two powerhouses set to redefine the landscape of visual content. And the support? Overwhelming. A staggering 82% of Shutterstock stockholders voted in favor of this union, putting their trust in the promise of a brighter, stronger future. This merger was not just about consolidation, it was about revolutionizing the industry, creating a premier visual content company that would serve customers better and deliver increased value to partners, contributors, and stockholders. With a whopping 82% of Shutterstock stockholders voting in favor, the merger was set on course, promising to bring about significant changes in the visual content industry. Mergers like these, however, are not as simple as shaking hands and signing papers. The journey towards this union experienced a bit of a hiccup. A second request from the U.S. Department of Justice, issued under the Hart-Scott-Rodino Antitrust Improvements Act, extended the waiting period for the merger. But like the true champions they are, Getty Images and Shutterstock didn't flinch. Instead, they cooperated fully with the regulators to obtain clearance for the merger. This was no small feat, mind you, but they navigated the process with determination and a shared vision for a more robust visual content platform. The expected closure of this merger was slated for the second half of 2025, a timeline that both companies were committed to. Despite the regulatory hurdles and extended waiting period, both companies remained committed to the merger, inching closer to the formation of a new visual content behemoth. As the dust settled, a new entity emerged, reshaping the landscape of the visual content industry. The merger, a significant event in the world of digital media, saw the unification of two giants, Getty Images and Shutterstock. The individual identities of these two powerhouses ceased to exist, their strengths and resources combining to form a singular, formidable force. Their new brand, GettyStock, symbolizes a confluence of their collective vision. The culmination of this merger signifies not just the end of their separate journeys, but also the commencement of a unified pursuit. And so, GettyStock was born, marking the end of one era and the beginning of another. So what does all this mean for the visual content industry? Well, in 2025, the merger of Getty Images and Shutterstock, two giants in the visual content world, marked a pivotal moment. This union, approved by an overwhelming majority of Shutterstock stockholders, aims to create a premier visual content company, combining strengths to better serve customers and deliver value. The merger, expected to close in the latter half of 2025, birthed a new entity, GettyStock. With the birth of GettyStock, the visual content industry is set for a revolution, promising exciting times ahead for photographers and visual content creators around the world.